Gotham's way of saying doll maker is Dollmacher, similar to Joel Schumacher. Hey everybody, this is David, and today I'm going to be talking about Gotham, episode 18, Everybody Has a Cobblepot. Because it's kind of true, everyone does have their own little Cobblepot. They're hiding someone who they don't want everybody else to know. And that's what this episode was about with Gordon and Harvey Dent and Bullock. So why don't we get into some of the smaller stories about the episode first. So first we have the Riddler, Edward Nygma, who is still crushing on Miss Kringle. And he finally has the courage to go and ask her out, but what the hell, she already has a boyfriend. I've been pretty light on Edward Nygma's story. I think, you know, there's a creepy vibe to him, but at the same time, there's an innocent vibe to him. And I have to say, once again, you know, you kind of feel bad for the guy that this girl, she's not interested in him. And she's kind of letting him know that, but this is clearly turning into one of those storylines where the character is going to turn evil because of all of this. I don't want to use the term evil, but he's going to turn to a life of crime because of this. We know something is coming with that, because that little remark he gave at the end to the police officer, to Miss Kringle's new boyfriend, clearly something is gonna cook up with that. So I guess we'll have to wait and see, but that's my guess for now. We also have Alfred, who's still in the hospital, and Bruce is there with him, telling him to stay in bed. Alfred wants to get up and search for his friend that stabbed him. And yeah, Bruce has to, you know, be strict with Alfred and tell him, no, you rest in bed. And so Bruce is suspecting already that Wayne Enterprises was behind that, and that the board members want to try to get Bruce. And Selina comes and she, you know, says, hey, do you want me to go check on what's going on? And Bruce is like, no, you know, I don't want no one else getting hurt because of me. So I think Bruce will eventually ask Selina for help, but because she kind of did, well, if you need me, you know where I am. And I guess we'll have to see if that's going to unfold that way. The juice of the episode, though, is obviously with Gordon and Harvey Dent trying to bring down Commissioner Loeb, because Flass is free and they don't know, they're kind of confused on how is Flass free when they got so much evidence on him, and they found out Loeb rigged the trial that Flass was on. And so one of the things that they got was they even got Harvey Bullock to testify and lie that Flass wasn't guilty. And how did they do that? They got some evidence, some dirty evidence that Bullock had to, you know, blackmail him into testifying. So, what did I think of that storyline? I thought it was really cool. I really liked, you know, them searching for clues on who, on what they could find on Commissioner Loeb. And what do they find? They find Commissioner Loeb's daughter, who is a little crazy, it looks like, because I guess they locked her up for who knows how long, and who knows why she's messed up. But Gordon wants to use that as leverage, and he kind of does. He kind of gets a little promotion there at the end of the episode, so that was really cool. And they even get Oswald Cobblepot to come and help them on this little case, which was really cool. I like seeing Penguin interacting with Gordon. I think there's a cool dynamic there between the two characters. One thing that I really was surprised about was that little ending there with the Penguin making the wife kill her husband, and then he kills her right after. And I'm like, Gotham can be pretty messed up sometimes. Yeah. We also had Fish Mooney in this episode from last week's episode after gouging her eye out. Like, what the hell was that? She is now taking control. She's trying to win this doctor over called the Doll Mocker, or Doll Maker, for those of you that know the comics. He's the Doll Maker. And yeah, he's doing some creepy stuff in this episode too, by putting body limbs together and taking people's limbs and eyes and heads and whatever and mixing and matching. And that was pretty messed up when they showed us that patient that he was working on in there. I was like thinking, is this something from a Tim Burton movie, or what the hell's going on? And yeah, that was pretty creepy. I'm gonna admit that. And I think he had breasts too, which was weird. And yeah, we find out that Fish is also on an island now, right at the very end there. That was so, like, she has no escape now. She has to work for this doll maker and do whatever she can to survive at this point. So I'm going to give this episode an 8 out of 10. It was really creepy at times. I really enjoyed it though. I thought it was really cool. I really liked the Gordon storyline. The Fish storyline was really interesting this week. Especially now that we saw her trying to gain power again. She's trying to get into power, but this time she realizes she has to be second in command in order to get into that power. But at least in the prison, she has that power right now, that she can choose the people that go and get sacrificed for her freedom eventually, hopefully. We'll see what happens there. The Penguin obviously goes behind Falcone's back to do something with Gordon, so I thought that was... Will that come back to haunt him eventually? Will Falcone find out about this somehow? And will he get, you know, Penguin back for that? Harvey Dent was in this episode, and, you know, he was there helping Gordon, which was cool, but I think he disappeared somewhere towards the end, so it was all Bullock and Gordon after, so whatever. But at least Dent is a cool character for now. I like him, but I wish they would do more with him. And but I guess he's the DA, right? So, like, what else can you do with him? I don't know. So with that being said, I guess, yeah, that's it. 8 out of 10. That's a good score for me. And I don't know when the next new episode is coming out. From what I've heard, there's no date yet set for the next remaining episodes, if there are any. So until next time, guys, take care.